Why does time feel faster as we age? Have you ever noticed how summers felt endless as a child? But now, years seems to vanish in the blink of an eye. Why does time feel faster as we grow older? Even though every second still ticks at the same rate, is this just psychology? Or is there something deeper? Something rooted in the physics of perception, entropy, and how we experience change? Across every culture, people describe the same strange sensation. The older you get, the faster life seems to move. In childhood, days are packed with discovery. Time feels wide, open, and full. But as adults, weeks collapse into months and years rush by like gusts of wind. It's not just nostalgia. It's a real, measurable shift in how we perceive the passage of time. And today, we are diving deep into the physics, biology, and strange nature of memory to understand why. But before we jump in, if you've enjoyed Science Explained through the beauty of nature, time, and Earth's mysteries, tap the like, subscribe, and share this video. Let's explore where nature meets knowledge. So, what's going on? Let's start with the basics. Time itself doesn't change. Einstein proved that under extreme conditions like near light speed or massive gravity, time can bend, but here on Earth, the seconds remain steady. What changes is us. Your brain doesn't perceive time directly like a stopwatch. Instead, it builds your sense of time from the number of new experiences, memories, and sensory inputs it processes. As a child, everything is novel. Your brain is on high alert, forming new neural pathways constantly. Each moment feels fuller. The more information your brain records, the longer that time feels in hindsight. But as adults, our routines become repetitive. We encode fewer unique moments. Less novelty equal fewer memory. Markers equal a sense that time flew by. This is called the proportional theory of time perception. At 10 years old, 1 year is 10% of your life. At 50, it's just 2%. The older you get, the smaller each year feels in proportion to your entire life, and the faster time seems to pass. Now let's go even deeper. Physics tells us time is one, directional, always flowing forward. This is tied to entropy, the tendency of all things towards disorder. The past is ordered, the future is chaotic, and our brains, like everything else in the universe, are subject to this law. But our experience of time, that's flexible. Ever noticed how time slows down during emergencies or thrilling moments? Your brain goes into overdrive, absorbing more detail and creating the illusion of slow time. More perception equal longer seeming moment. Now flip that. Most adult days are routine. Wake, commute, work, eat, sleep. The brain stops recording redundant moments. Days feel short even though they are the same 24 hours. Here is a curious twist. Astronauts on the International Space Station experience time dilation. Time literally ticks slower for them due to the speed and gravity, just as Einstein predicted. But their perception of time is more related to schedule and stimulation, not relativity. So, even though physics gives us universal time, perception is filtered through biology and memory. A hummingbird and a tortoise experience time differently. Some animals, like flies, process visual input faster, allowing them to perceive time in slow motion and the evolutionary traits for survival. What about us? Humans experience time based on change and attention. The more the change, the more attention we give. When you travel to a new place, meet new people, or learn new skills, time feels rich again. Your brain wakes up and pays attention. And in memory, those periods stretch out beautifully. That's why childhood summer breaks seem endless. They were filled with novelty. And that's why routines or burnout make weeks disappear. In dreams, we often feel hours pass in what is just a few minutes. Your perception of time is disconnected from real-world clocks. Our brain operates in cycles, pulses of perception called brain time. Each of us live in slightly different rhythm of awareness, not entirely synchronized with the outside world. Time, it seems, is not just what clocks measure, it's what we notice. So, if time feels faster, maybe it's not about clocks or physics. Maybe it's about how deeply we live our days. Reintroducing novelty, slowing down, paying attention. This can stretch time again, not in a mystical sense, but in a neurological and experiential one. Our planet moves with rhythms from ocean tides to seasons to the spin of Earth itself, and we, as conscious beings in this vast universe, experience a personal version of that rhythm. Maybe the gift isn't stopping time, but feeling it more fully. If this exploration sparked your curiosity, please tap the like button, subscribe, and share this with someone who feels like time is slipping away. Let's keep exploring how Earth and time really works. Stay tuned. See you in the next video.